Hi, I'm Ted Nelson with a few minutes to spare at the Internet Archive on a Saturday in November 2018. I thought I'd talk about the Woodstock Festival, which was held almost 50 years ago. So I was living alone in Manhattan and I saw an ad for, what was it, an Aquarian festival in Woodstock, New York, and I sent for my tickets. I think a month earlier. They didn't come in the mail. So I went to the office in the East Village and demanded another pair. Somewhere I have a pair of Virgin Woodstock tickets on file, the ones I took to the festival, naturally got lost. So my recollection is as follows. I drove up the night before, Thursday night, with a nice young lady. We no longer had a relationship, except friendly. And standing on the hill, looking down to where they were building the stage, I said, there are going to be 500,000 people here. I was right. And it's going to be a disaster, because they're going to be pushed into that ravine over there, and hundreds will be trampled and killed. I'm getting out of here. So I started to drive out of town. Picked up a couple of hitchhikers, and they said, "Oh, sleep on our floor tonight." I was real tired. It was something, 2 or 3 a.m. So I slept on the floor. The next morning, there were all these convertibles going out of town, fraternity types honking and waving goodbye. And I looked and I said, if they're leaving, I'm staying. And I'm glad I did. So I didn't give a damn about the music. I just wanted to see it. I wanted to be part. And I didn't take any drugs either. I mean, I smoked a little pot, and but I never took LSD in those years. And once somebody gave me a puff on a pipe of something delicious. What is it? Opium. Oh, well, one puff. Anyhow, it was amazing. And let me tell you how it fitted into American life. In American life, you're always trying to be where it's at. We were where it was at. If you went over there, you're still where it's at. If you went over there, you're still where it's at. If you lie down, you're where it's at. If you get up, run around, you're where it's at. Suddenly, the American problem is resolved. We can enjoy ourselves without comparison. Now the kids are streaming in. They've heard about it. Now, of course, it wasn't at Woodstock. It was at White Lake, or some say Bethel, but in any case, I just threw away the T-shirt. In any case, it was in a Jewish retirement community, a farm, the Yasker farm, but surrounded by small houses, occupied in the summer. I guess a summer retirement, a summer community of mainly Jewish couples, and they were all out front with card tables, signs saying "free food, free water." Now, if this had been some places in the South, people would have been there with guns. Here are all these dirty hippies coming. But in this culture, it was, the children are coming and they're hungry. So that was a beautiful thing, and I've never seen that talked about. Anyway, so here the hillside indeed filled up as I expected. And the one violent event I witnessed was when I was lying down and somebody stepped on my hair, which was very long at the time. I was very annoyed and didn't apologize, but that was it. Oh, I'm getting slightly tearful over all this. I don't need my glasses. So I wasn't interested in music. I was interested in seeing and wandering around. So there were all kinds of exhibits. My favorite was a little ladder leading up to something, and it was a runway, like a tiny bowling alley, full of baby chicks. So you were supposed to climb the ladder and contemplate the baby chicks, and people did, and I did. It's really interesting to watch the baby chicks, which we don't often do. And there were lots of people with painted buses of different kinds that were on exhibit and open for the public to see. I mean, there's a lot of music going on, a lot of loud noises, I don't care. And some people were naked, and nobody cared. And at night, people slept, or not. And there were other places. There was a rival venue that had a platform, and the guy kept saying, "Oh, the Rolling Stones are coming in a minute." They weren't coming at all. But he was trying to keep people there for the inferior acts that they had. And then there was the great rainstorm. And oh, I got locked out of my car trunk. I lost my car trunk keys. Fortunately, I kept the ignition key. And so I was in the same shirt and whatever all weekend. Finally, on Sunday, I went to the Port Asylum to defecate. And the pyramid of shit rose about 3 or 4 inches above the seat, so that the acrobatics required to handle the matter, and there went my fancy underwear, since there was no paper. I don't know why I bought fancy underwear for the occasion. Oh, I did get laid once, and it was in the middle of the road. People were very annoyed. Nice girl, teacher from Long Island. We had nothing in common. We went and she paid money to a swami who read her fortune. And I don't remember, so I paid him some quarters, and she left. I paid him some quarters, and he said, "You got to get your loyalty and your loves together, man." Which I think was a good assessment. What else happened? I stayed till the bitter end, through the Star Spangled Banner played by Jimi Hendrix, and as I recall, drove home alone and felt deeply refreshed, deeply revivified and strengthened. So that's how I remember it. However, for a week after the event, I sat in the basement at our family farm, living with my grandparents, and wrote a detailed account of what had happened, which does not match what I've just told you. Those are the memories in my head. But the thing is very long about how the gal I drove up with and I tried to contact each other all weekend, about going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Not very interesting. I was thinking of trying to get it, to rewrite it for publication. There are 2 versions, and it's just not worth the effort. My memories are true. They're just a small part of what I wrote down. In fact, some of them I didn't write down, but I'm sure it's all correct. Oh, also, somewhere I have a crumpled copy of the program. It got wet, but it got it home. And not only did I buy the tickets, but I bought the official tent. The official tent was inflatable with a triangular entrance and would hold 2 well-connected people. And somewhere that's in my archives also. So that's my Woodstock story. Thank you.